for skills there. Not really a path for these guys, so. Oh, we haven't done Drax yet. Throw singularity. No. Yeah, it's for shields. I think that actually makes you more powerful when you do that. Okay. Get these medical supplies first.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Way over there. In the middle of nowhere, but out with it. We're going. It's like really strange. They just came out like right there. What is that? A random pillar, but it does have a box.
Remnant has the scourge around it. Careful.
Remnant side ahead. Tread lightly. Remnant here.
Really?
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
That was fun.
Is there loot above it? No, not at all. Wow.
That's teamwork. Looks like outlaws.
Come on. Get out of here, son.
Just try to stop me.
Okay. Nice. N7 Valkyrie. Medical supplies.
Life support levels are critically low.
For some reason, these things don't have a shield mechanic. All the other ones do. Kind of weird. Feel this Ford drop station. So that's New Tachanka. This is the landing pad. This is new. Let's visit New Tachanka. What is this? Ooh, this is a memory. So let's trigger this. It's literally over here compared to it. I think I end up needing fluorite for some key things, key building mechanisms. Around, not up. You around here to the right. Maybe it is up there.
Pathfinder, this technology was built by the scavengers.
Think that's it.
Clean shot. Right between the eyes.
Damn, girl.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Boiling tank. Maybe for water?
Heat levels increasing.
There it is.
Ambient temperature is normal.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
I think we need one more. Probably those last two ones. Last two over there. Okay. See what the Krogan are up to.
Heat levels increasing.
I'm just waiting for something to be in one of these. We get absolutely destroyed for being in one.
Heat levels increasing.
Yeah, there's a lot of fluorite. Like 300 right there.
Heat levels increasing.
Let's check out what those guys are doing. I have a feeling they're up to no good over on this side. You're wrecked, son.
So, Orta's still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
They're Krogan. They can live anywhere.
Generally, yeah.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Krogan are generally that awesome.
I think we're coming close to the Krogan colony.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Really, Cora,
Environmental temperatures
we're right
are
next to the
within
mining
acceptable limits.
station.
Heat levels increasing. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Alright, let's go see what the Krogan are up to.
Move along. No outsiders. He's with me, human Pathfinder. Drac. It's been a while.
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morda.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor. Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
Don't make me headbutt you. I absolutely will.
Tougher than you look. Alright, go ahead. I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here. Good.
Life support is back online.
Pathfinder must think he's pretty tough to just roll in here.
Because I am.
Saw the worm out there again.
Soft,
That
squishy
thing is
human like you should probably steer clear of the wildlife out there.
You said something about a worm?
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. It doesn't seem to care about us at all. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
We haven't seen the worm yet.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. O'Keefe's station is right next to the scrubs once.
Pretty sweet container, bro. Okay. Gingerbread cookies. That's funny. You're gonna make gingerbread cookies and you don't really know the ingredients.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about Dr. O'Keefe like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keefe was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Okay.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
Probably one of our things that we have to do for the Krogan. This way. This is down.
What is this? We don't have
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia?
This place
Pretty
go
wild
the
out
same
there.
way as Tachanka.
Don't be stupid. Morta will find her way.
Okay. Turkey cleaning.
Check it out, actually. See if we can get in on the action.
I don't care if they're hungry. They'll fight or they'll be thrown out.
Alright.
You Ravenor Brank? Struck sent me. He said that
Hey.
you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morta?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Heleus.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tachanka.
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have no idea. Your understanding only makes me mad.
Okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
I work for the Initiative, and we paid your way here. You left us, so leave us alone. Any Krogan action against the Nexus will be considered a war crime, or murder.
Murder? Human, have you ever seen a Krogan stillbirth? Get out of my face before I smash it.
A pleasure catching up with the new Krogan hierarchy. See you soon.
Yeah, well, she's not gonna go very much anywhere.
Morta's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah, maybe.
She didn't even flinch when you mentioned action against the Nexus.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Just stick around. See how it plays out here.
I'd love to take down the worm.
Don't be stupid. It's invincible.
She's getting ready for an attack, you can tell.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Have you had much trouble with scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
So we're gonna have to investigate and probably take out the Flophouse. Literally next to a sinkhole.
Yeah? You want to play the heavy for a criminal? Why come all this way?
Lost it all.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes?
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, Took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you two, you know?
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
That is amazing comeback.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
There's the worm in the background.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
Sounds like Heleus was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
I should get going.
Yeah, at least the Krogan wouldn't have had us run into a damn space anomaly.
Nice weather, isn't it? Too hot. Makes me... Pathfinder, welcome. You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child. Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
Your business won't get far if you only sell the Krogan.
He's more concerned with proving a point than growing his clientele. Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
We are close to the item limit, so... Hey. $666.
Back again.
Hmm.
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean? I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I picked my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
The best life. I'll just be here. Selling junk. No big deal.